Good evening, everybody. It's been a long time no see, but we're back, and I was on vacation for a little while, so my wife was holding down the homestead, and now that we're back, give you an idea what's going on around here. So come along. Well, for starters, over here in my grass patch, it's getting ate up pretty good with these turkeys and chickens coming over here, and we got the little steer calf who's growing out real nice. Look how chubby you're getting. Look at that. Oh man, you are full. Okay, so he's been eating the grass and the clover and some of these weeds as well, so he's doing pretty good. But time to go back. Come on. Let's go. Boy, this guy does not get any shortage of food around here. Good grief. He's coming up on 4 months old. We've switched him over to the bucket. As of last night, he's off the bottle. And we got, I don't know if we have a week worth of milk for the bucket, but he'll get to finish out the bag, and then you're gonna be completely weaned and we can take it out to pasture. Come on, let's get up, let's move on. Come on, here we go. But gotta get one more weed for the road. Boy, the wind's been ferocious, and as you guys can see, the smoke is still hanging around. Has let up a little bit here and there, but fires are still going. Get over here, Gate. Yeah, take a look out there. Oh man, it's fun. Okay, so he's back in his normal pen for the evening. Okay, we'll be back with the bucket in a couple hours. Some chickens hanging out. A little bit of news on the ducks. Let's walk around and go check out all the little ducklings. Okay, I can't quite remember the last update I gave on these. However, I think we still had some little black ducklings. This is the original mama duck, the older one. And as you can see, oh, her little babies are a different breed and they're a different color. So, unfortunately, all of her little ducklings, I think there was 3 or 4 left. 4, I believe, disappeared. Something ate them, and I'll take you over and show you what we kind of came to the agreement on what happened. But anyways, we ran out and got some more ducklings. These are the jumbo, oh, what are they called? I don't recall. I'll have to check on that, get back to you on that. But these are a jumbo variety, so these are probably about 3 or 4 weeks old, and they're almost as big as her. But they grouped up, she accepted them. We took them over to that little brooding box over there, and she was pretty glad to have them, and they kind of grouped up, and I think she might like them more than they like her, but they're definitely bonded. So let's go take a look and see what happened. Well, we were letting them out every day, and they were coming in here, and they seemed to like to get into the pig pen and this disgusting little pig pond. They'd come in there and they'd try to swim in that. Well, all of a sudden they ended up disappeared one day. So after some debate, we decided that one of these two, or maybe both of them, had had a little baby duck snack. Haven't you? Now, I'd read they did that. My wife had read that they did that. So we were kind of surprised. However, everybody decided that they do that, in fact. So FYI, not a good idea to let your baby ducks in with the pigs. They will eat them. So what we did, we locked everybody up for a while, but then we let them out here recently, and we put boards all the way around the bottom of this wire, as you can see. And then during the day, when we let the ducks and chickens out, we've blocked off their back door to their feeding area, and that's just what they have to deal with right now. So, and here again, here's another board. But so that was a good idea. They did that when I was up in Alaska on vacation, and so did pretty good. Kept all the babies out. So, and by all the babies, let's go check this out. So this little mom, I believe, was the 3rd or 4th one to hatch them out. She hatched out 2 ducklings, and as you can see, there is only 1 left. So one of them got caught in between the fence here, and that was a real real sad deal, but they got caught in there and kind of suffocated or something. But there's one left for her. She still has one. Oh, check this out. There they are. Oh, goofy little things. So they're doing good. So like I said, she has one left and she's doing pretty good. This little duck over here, oh, we just had ducks hatching out everywhere. So she's got two. And we put her in here and they've been doing pretty good. So far, so good. We let these ones out. They're old enough now that we started letting them out for a little bit of time to explore and run around, but not a whole lot. Maybe next week we'll give them a lot more time out. Now, these pigs, let's see, this pig here is probably 20 months old, maybe 21 months. Same thing with that one. He's a lot smaller, but they're old enough. They're actually at their butcher age, maybe a hair beyond. But because of the duck eating incident, and this one here also decided he was going to be a little escape artist and started escaping. So it's been quite the ordeal, and it's come down to the time that we actually went ahead and secured a spot for them at the local meat guy, and they're due to go later next week. Another one of those bittersweet moments. We've been having a good time with them, but it's their time to bring in the new ones and time to fulfill what they're here for. So unfortunately, it's just coming down to the wire for these guys. You know, every time I have to make that call or that decision is always a tough one. I never really enjoy it. We know it's coming. You know it's going to happen, and they become part of your lives, so to speak. But when it comes down to that moment, you know, it's always just a bittersweet deal. And I've talked about it before, but we're there again. So another go around. We'll get it taken care of and move on to the next ones, and just be blessed and thank God for what we have for food, and thankful for the time we had with them. So all of our chickens are doing pretty well. Our Wyandottes here, there's a couple of them here, one over there. Believe it or not, they started laying eggs. We've had 2, possibly 3 eggs confirmed out of the little Wyandottes. So a little surprising. I thought we were maybe another month away from that, but you know, that's pretty neat, kind of nice. Little rooster here is getting pretty, he thinks he's the talk of the town, and he sure loves his ladies, which is a good thing. We'll see how he turns out, if we're going to keep him or not. What else we got going on here? A lot of the older ones, they like to come in and start roosting early. So good news, we haven't lost any, so we still have 14 older hens and 2 older roosters, along with our 6 Wyandotte young hens and rooster. And so that's good. And of course our turkeys are growing, and that big male turkey there, he started strutting his stuff here recently and getting all puffed up and looking like a dude. So they're coming around. Everybody's doing pretty well. I don't know if you guys can hear that wind, but that's kind of been the theme the last couple days. Now, while I was on vacation, we came into a pretty hot stretch here where we were in the upper 90s, and I'm not sure if it was in the hundreds or not while I was gone, but pretty good little warm stretch. And it was probably almost a week and a half ordeal there. The whole state was kind of struggling, but the whole country I see has been kind of in a hot stretch too. So anyways, we just started cooling down yesterday. The wind picked up, as it usually does when we're switching weather, and it dropped like 14 degrees today as far as the high goes. We got 82, maybe 80, and the wind's been blowing. So I'm expecting it to cool off even more tonight, possibly bring in a thunderstorm. If it would drop a little bit of rain, would be nice, because it sure has been dusty and it's really got my allergies going. Now, I was gonna let you know, we have one other duck. All right guys, calm down. We have one other duck that hatched out 5 ducklings. Now she's up in the brooding box right now, and I'll take you and show her here in a few. Oh, this rooster. You're being naughty, rooster. No, just leave him alone. There we go. There they are. So she hatched out a big ol' batch of them. Isn't that neat? So she's been in here for a couple weeks. So a few more days, she'll be ready to go back. Boy, look at that sad little steer. He's still pretty lonely. We haven't been able to find him a little corral mate yet. We're still looking, and hopefully within the next week or so we'll get somebody in there for him. We've been trying to give him lots of, free time in the grass patch, and, just a little bit of attention, but he's, yeah, there he is moving. He sure is looking forward to having some friends, and we'll try to get him accommodated as soon as we can. As of right now, you just got to hang on for another week or two. Well, that's kind of what's going on around here, and like I said, it's been a while. I was on vacation. My wife held down the fort. Really nice, and everything is going well. And cows are still out on pasture, so they're having a good time. And we're hoping for about another, honestly don't know, a month and a half, maybe 2 months out of that. We'll see what happens after take a look at the pastures and whatnot. But then the cows will be coming home. I got some work to do on the corral here this fall. Trying to change some things up, make it a little bit more accommodating for them, and see what we can come up with. But going pretty well. Weather's changing. I think summer's coming to an end. I noticed our vegetables are starting to tell us that by the way they're looking, and maybe the next day or two I'll give you an update on that. And as things are dying off, getting ready for fall. So anyways, thanks for coming along. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you back out here real soon, and have a good one.